Well, the average life expectancy for those with cystic fibrosis is about 40 years. So one Western New Yorker decided that in his short time, he was going to leave his mark.
And that's exactly what Kevin Przybyl did. Tonight, Katie Morris looks back on Kevin's life with his wife and friends who say Kevin always knew that helping people was his calling.
I knew, from the moment that we got married, every moment, every time, every day, it was a blessing.
The hardest day of Michelle Przybyl's life is one she always knew would come. In February of this year, at just 37 years old, her husband, Kevin Przybyl, lost his lifelong battle with cystic fibrosis.
He was a person you never realized had that terminal illness. He was always that person who wanted to give back to his community. Lining
the streets to show their respect, Kevin's extended family, hundreds of first responders.
I lived with him every day. I saw him every day, but I didn't truly understand how many people he touched until that day.
Emergency services was in Kevin's blood. One of the youngest people to become a paramedic in New York State, he went on to be a 911 dispatcher, a volunteer firefighter, and an EMT for Mercy Flight.
The lives that he impacted could only be counted in the thousands, if not tens of thousands of lives.
And living with cystic fibrosis meant being exposed to even the smallest cold could turn deadly. But that never kept Kevin from his calling.
The doctors didn't like him doing that because, they didn't want him to get an infection and things like that. He just wanted to help people, and he saw that, he had this skill, and he did. He was great at it. He was great at assessing, people that were hurt or injured or sick, and, he knew exactly how to take care of them.
How many people that have a terminal illness, can put everything aside and come out and help somebody without a question?
It didn't matter what was going on, what time of year, what time of day, he was always there to help, and he would never let any of his personal struggles get him down.
In 2013, Kevin received a double lung transplant. That gift allowed the new father to continue serving his community. It also gave him time to be with his now 7-year-old son, Casey.
I fished with him a lot.
They love to fish together. They did a tournament together. That was one of their favorite times. He has all these memories that he would have never had if he had not had that transplant. And, he gets to actually remember his dad.
To his first responder family, Kevin will be impossible to forget. At his volunteer fire company in Bowmansville, every truck now bears his name.
It means Kevin's riding with us. Just to know that he's got our back, it gives us a little bit extra confidence when we go out to help somebody.
Though their time together was short, Michelle knows Kevin's spirit lives on today, in the community, in Casey, and in her memory.
And looking back, we had a lot of time. We had almost 15 years together. A lot of people don't have that. So I just feel blessed that I got that time with him because he was such an inspiration to so many people.
May is National Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, and in honor of those fighting the disease, Michelle's hoping everyone takes this lesson from Kevin. Never give up on your dreams, because he never did. Katie Morse, 7 Eyewitness News.